I go by the name of Shigga Shay. I'm a rap and hip hop artist from Singapore. I started rapping when I was 9. Then I started like properly recording and getting in the studio to do songs like when I was 14. I just kept rapping for fun, you know, like whenever. And back when I was 9, it was like 2001. I never had like a computer or anything. At that time, I had to decipher lyrics. Like, you know, when I hear it, I have to write the lyrics down like very quickly, so that I know what the fella is saying. So I would like, whenever the same song came on radio, I would just write the lyrics down, try and write as much as I can. Then I'll look at the lyrics after that and try and learn the song. Performing made me feel like there was a sense of liberation, and it was like a form of expression for me. So I wanted to do it more. Then, you know, I wanted to record my own songs and everything. Then I started writing my own songs. Then I started like you know, trying to go to studios and stuff. But the studios were too expensive, so I had to read up on like how to record and everything. Then I just saw videos online of like how artists record in the studio, and like, you know, how they had mixing boards, how they had like microphones and everything. So I would just like go to Sim Lim Square and then see like whatever is similar. Then I was just gonna buy it lah. I remember like, it was like my Chinese New Year ang pao money. Like, I went on this Channel 5 show. I was very raw back then. Like, I didn't know what I was doing. I basically didn't know myself. I haven't found I would say I haven't found my sound, or haven't found myself as a person yet. So I was just like, I went on TV, I did a song that I did. And people were like very against it, because I wouldn't say against it, but they didn't react well to it, because like I was like a Chinese and I was rapping and I was like dressed in like hip-hop clothing, baggy clothes and all that. So people were like, who the hell is this guy, blah blah blah. What's he trying to do? Was he trying to be black? Why is he a Chinese rapping? He should like be singing in a rock band or something, you know. So they were very against it lah. Then when I saw the comments, I was just like, I guess that was like kind of like my lowest point, I think. Like, I was like almost questioning my career choice. Am I gonna do this for the rest of my life, or am I gonna just give it up lah? And then, like, you know, I just thought about it for a while, and I was just like, you know, I'm just gonna do this for the rest of my life. The first performance where I had like people really knowing who I was, and like knowing my music, knowing some of my songs and everything, would probably be, I think, 2009 at Zoop Lollipop. It was his underage party or something. It was quite nice, like, to have people actually know your music and like appreciate your stuff. And that was like the first time where I came into contact with people like the fans. I guess the second milestone was in 2010 when Sydney Tan, he kind of found my MySpace page, and he heard this one song where I was talking about my father. My father had cancer back then, so I was just like, I wrote this song about him. Then Sydney heard the song, then he really felt for the lyrics. So he gave my manager back then a call, and I went down to the studio. We talked about what he was going to do. Then the thing is, he was looking for a rapper to rap on one of the songs, one of the items for NDP, and he needed a hip hop input, because he wasn't a hip hop producer, but he needed something that a hip hop ear to know like what's this, what's that, what sounds good, what doesn't sound good. So I was just like, I mean, like, Sydney Tan, like, he's big, so I was just very honored to be able to even step into the studio. Then we did the song, we recorded the song, I wrote the song and everything. Then I was just like in the studio, because he has a really huge studio. So I was just like looking around the studio and like really curious about everything, like pushing the buttons and all that. Then like, because it just looks cool. Then he was like, he saw that I was so curious about everything. Then he was like, hey, you come and sit down. He taught me like all the stuff, like, it was just basic stuff.
Ain't nobody can tell me nothing. Ain't nobody can tell me what to do and what I can't do. On my grind. I was born in this world with
That was in 2010 when I started like doing music videos and all that. Like I worked with this guy called Oz. He's like one of the first few members of my crew. He's video editor, director, DOP and all that. So I wanted to do a music video. Then he kind of helped me with it. So I was like, okay, I want to shoot this scene, that scene, blah blah. Then we were just shooting the video. Then I just edited the video. That was like my first time editing a music video. And then I put out the video on YouTube. A week later, it went on World Star Hip Hop, like this huge hip hop site that a lot of people watch. Then it got like 150,000 hits in a day or something. Then yeah, that really made a difference, man. That was like quite crazy to me, because to be able to get on World Star is crazy. Because World Star is like a website that I look and watch every day. I wanted to do a Hokkien song. Then I just randomly like because limpe is a very Singaporean thing. Like Singaporeans use like for Malaysia it's like taiko, you know. Like in Malaysia, Cantonese is more prominent there, but in Singapore it's more Hokkien. So I always thought, like, you know, if I did a song called Limpe, it would be quite funny, and like, yeah, I just thought it would be quite funny. Then I just wanted to do it. It was like random. Then I was like, and Tosh, who is also a member of my crew. Then I was like, hey, we need to do a song together called Limpe, man. And he was like, yeah, man, Limpe is good, dude. And we just did the whole song. We just recorded the song. It was a lot of fun. It was #1 on iTunes Singapore and #2 on iTunes Malaysia. Aspiring artists, don't ever give up. Like, really, the main thing is if you know that you really want to do this, then don't ever give up. Like, that's the main thing, man. Just don't ever give up. Like, no matter what anyone tells you, just listen to yourself. Put in the most effort and give your best in your music, and just make it as don't put out anything that's half-assed or like anything that's like half-hearted or anything. Whenever you do something, you do it to the fullest. You put in the most effort. You do it like it's your last. You know, that's the most important thing.
You know that I can't get you out of my head. Whenever you're around me, I just forget that anything else matters. No, I don't care. You rock my world. You know that I can't get you out of my head. Whenever you're around me, I just forget that anything else matters. No, I don't care. You rock my world.
Baby, you rock my world. Baby, you rock my world. So I saw this pretty girl, right? The type of girl that you kiss under the moonlight. Yeah, and my heart skipped a beat whenever I think about it. I get fingers on my feet, and all I see is her when my eyes close. But when I met her, I kinda got my mind froze. Damn, I think they call her brain freeze. She stole my heart. Please call the police. I can't breathe without her. I'ma fly soon. Think about it when songs play on my iTunes, on my iPod, she on my playlist. Even if you got a man, I really had to say this. Can't see, baby, I'll be a vision. If they don't got ears, baby, I'm here to listen. You must be so tired, cause you running through my mind. I can love you, please you all at the same time. Sing it. Yesterday and I love you still, ever since day one, and I always will. With your freaking dress on, you looking super sexy, and my love was a gun, I'll shoot it till it's empty. Looking fly with no makeup on, pretty in a dress. I confess with a song, I'ma make you my princess. She the main reason for global warming. Thinking about it with the songs that I be performing 1,000 degrees. Man, she hotter than hell, parallel to an angel, but only time will tell if we gon' be together and never be apart. All I really want is to have a place in your heart. I know she the one, I'm just waiting for the right time. Seen a lot of girls, but she a once in a lifetime. You must be so tired, cause you running through my mind. I can love you, please, you all at the same time. Hey, yeah. Baby, you rock my world. Baby, you rock my world. Hey,
Can't get you out of my head whenever you're around me. I just forget anything else matters. So I don't care. You rock my world.
baby, you rock my world. Baby, you rock my world. Hey.